Hello there, I'm Sandy Allnock, and I am here today to tell you all of the rules for World Watercolor Month and how you can break every single one of them. Well, okay, maybe all but one. If you're new around here, you might not know that World Watercolor Month has been around since 2016 when Charlie at Doodle Wash got it started. It's a month-long celebration of watercolor. That might mean for you to paint more. It might mean to buy a watercolor painting. It might mean just go shopping for watercolor supplies. Lots of different ways people celebrate watercolor in July. But for most people, use the prompts at World Watercolor Month to create watercolor paintings every day in July while sharing them online and doing fundraising for charity. That sounds like a lot and a lot of pressure, right? So I'm going to tell you how I handle each one of these and how I don't always follow them. First is using the prompts to create your paintings. You don't have to use the prompts. You can come up with your own ideas. You can make something abstract. You can make something that is just a lifelong dream you've always wanted to paint. You can paint a little bit of the same painting every day and just make progress throughout the month. Or you can do something like take my 30-day watercolor class and paint a different painting every day. There's a gajillion ways you can do this, and none of it has to involve the prompts. Today, I happen to be accidentally following a prompt because I started my July phonology wheel since it is July 1. And every day this year, I have been going through each day painting something that I've seen along my walks with my dogs. And I'm continuing that by walking past my own hydrangea bush all month so that I can paint the buds as they grow through the month. I happen to be using the prompt because I have radiant lines, and that's the only reason that it fits the radiant prompt. Tomorrow, I will be painting using the prompt in the free Zoom call. There's links in the doobly-doo to how you can get involved in that. I think by Thursday or Friday, I'm going to be off prompt, pretty likely. Next up, watercolor painting. Do you have to paint in watercolor? No, you don't. You can use gouache. You can use watercolor pencils, watercolor markers. You can use other mediums and create a drawing or painting of water. I've done that with alcohol markers or colored pencils or something in order to meet the idea of coloring water with another medium. Do what you want, just make some art. Next up is daily in July. Do you have to keep up every day? No. Stuff happens. It's okay if you miss a day. And there are no apologies in baseball or daily art. Just get back on the horse if you miss a day or two or three or a week because you're on vacation, and get back on the horse and start painting again. That's all. Then there's the sharing online. Some of you feel uncomfortable about sharing your work. You do not have to share your work. I love it if you share your work because I love to see what you're making. And I love to see you sharing at Art Venture because that's the only place I know I get to see everything that gets posted because Instagram and Facebook don't show me squat anymore. So feel free to join me over at Art Venture. It's a nice community there of people who just love to cheer you on while you're making your art. The last part is while raising funds for charity. The International Child Art Foundation has been the charity for World Watercolor Month for years now. We've raised thousands of dollars for them, and we need to raise more because they lost their grant in all the shenanigans going on in Washington. So we need to step up for the kids. This can mean spending some money for them, making a donation directly to them. You could purchase one of my classes and a percentage goes to ICAF. You can buy a printable. There's all different kinds of ways you can get involved. Link in the doobly-doo if you want to learn more about all that. But you can also donate your art because I am collecting handmade bookmarks by artists to encourage these creative kids to keep creating throughout their whole lives. So you can get all that information in the link in the doobly-doo. It's all there. Do something for charity. Do something for the kids. RSVP for the free Zoom call at Art Venture. And I will either see you there tomorrow on Zoom or I'll see you on Saturday for my next video here on the YouTubes. A little more watercolor coming up. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.